Oh hey guys, how are you doing? Just a very quick update from me. So, I actually hear that it's highly likely that the pre-patch for Wrath of the Lich King is going to come out on the 10th of this month, which is actually going to be next Wednesday. So that would only be 6 more days, possibly 5 more days until we see the pre-patch launch. And that's absolutely huge news. Apparently the pre-patch is already out on the playtest realm, the PTR, and last time Blizzard actually implemented it 1 week after it started. So yeah, I'm predicting the pre-patch is going to drop on the 10th, although it may be a little bit later, but we'll kind of see how it goes. At the moment it hasn't been confirmed, but nevertheless I'm going to go through some of what this means, so stay tuned. So when the pre-patch drops, it means that we're going to get new talents, the level 80 talents, and it also means you can go straight to getting some of those nice new talents. The talents are kind of slightly more powerful than what are currently in the game, so we should see a raid-wide boost, and I think Sunwell is also going to be nerfed. We're going to see a reduction in a lot of hit points on some of the bosses, so this is hopefully going to be a good opportunity for some of you guys to kill Maru or kill Jaden if your guild hasn't done it yet, which would be very, very nice. A lot of Wrath talents can enable stuff which you can't currently do. For example, a lot of Fury warriors can now be able to wield two-handed swords, or rather two-handed swords. So if you don't have a two-handed sword, maybe try getting one before the pre-patch. Big news, probably the biggest news, is when this drops, you'll be able to roll a Death Knight, which, again, is going to be pretty amazing, so I should imagine there's going to be a lot of people getting Death Knights and trying to level them up. If you want to make some money and you have a healer around, there's probably going to be a lot of Death Knights who want healing in raids, so you could probably charge for that if you wanted to be cruel. You should also look up your class specifically and what you need to do to get ready. Possibly some leveling materials might be good, so stuff like thorium bars or other materials you might need to level up might be good to have around. The other thing you may want to get is, if you've had of a herbalist, then herbing some plants and things might be a good investment, because people are going to want to level up their herbalism as well, or their alchemy. Also, we are going to see inscription coming about in the game in the pre-patch, so keep an eye out for that. It could be a good way of making some money, potentially. Other big news is spell haste and weapon haste are now going to be basically the same thing, and we're going to see changes in the way that stats work. And this is really big news for my paladin, because a lot of items actually have spell haste or they have weapon haste. The fact that the two of them now kind of stack and are the same thing is kind of quite nice, actually. I wanted to make a quick note about how the buffs work. So, Fury Warriors, again I've been looking into Fury Warriors, have a 5% crit, which is raid-wide, but if you have 2 Fury Warriors, for example, or another class that has a 5% crit, only one of these crits will count on the raid. Also, if you have someone with a 5% crit and a 6% crit raid-wide bonus, only the 6% one will count. So that's something to keep in mind. But this is also very, very good news. It means that guild leaders and stuff and raid leaders are going to have to do less micro-management, because buffs are going to apply to everyone a bit more. A Bloodlust, for example, is going to be raid-wide, so that's a massive increase in damage as well. And I think some people are going to be booking off holiday to do some leveling in Wrath of the Lich King and whatnot. And obviously I'm thinking it comes out on the 10th, but I don't know that for sure. But it will probably come out within a week or two, so stay tuned for that. The other thing I wanted to say is healers are going to get a mana boost, and they're also going to get a boost to regen. So this effectively means that healers can do more healing, and maybe a raid could have a few more DPS, for example. So hopefully a lot of encounters are going to be a bit easier when you have more powerful healers who don't run out of mana quite so quickly. So yeah, I think generally across the board this means really positive changes. It also kind of means the end of the Burning Crusade, really. So I personally think the Burning Crusade's been an awful lot of fun. Yeah, there's been drama and there's been problems and whatnot, but generally speaking, I think it's been a very positive experience, and I wanted to say thank you very much for liking the channel and staying with us. It really is appreciated. Thank you very much, guys, and I genuinely hope you have a great time in Wrath of the Lich King, and just a good time generally. I'm a little bit tired today, so I'm gonna get some sleep, but I just wanted to make this video quickly. Anyway, guys, have a good one, and goodbye, and thank you, and be nice to each other.